This is Glenn, he's a thief, and he's called Dragonborn. This is Mirak, he's a jerk, he wants to take over Nern. And this island, it seems, ain't big enough for two, so it's up to Glenn to find Mirak and skewer him with an arrow or something, I don't know.
I can survive this fall, right? I'm not gonna hurt myself. I don't really want to use my shout and give away my position. Oh, yes, of course. Why wouldn't there be a chest down here? Don't need those orcish arrows. Whoop, 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 whoop. Rolling back up the river. Milius. A Draugr. So, okay, first of all, I was never even told who Milius is. I'm looking for Gratian, I think, right? Yeah, Gratian. Who the heck is Milius? How do I know that this body belongs to Milius? By what right do I know that that is Milius? That could be just a random person. And how do I know that this one's Gratian? Well, okay, never mind. Okay. A Bloodskull Blade releases a blast of energy and power attacks that deal 30 damage. That's pretty cool. And Gratian's Journal. Okay, so I need to escape Bloodskull Barrow. And also read the journal. I'm assuming that this sword probably has something to do with this before even reading the journal, just because I don't see any other way of interacting with it. Perhaps I need to slash sideways or down or whatever. But let's read this journal and find out. Received a letter from the East Empire Company today. They say that some of the miners broke through the wall in the shaft 3 of Raven Rock Mine and found some ruins. I hope this isn't another waste of time like that fiasco they sent me to in Cyrodiil. I'll gather my assistant, Milius, whose bones I just found behind me, and sail back to Raven Rock at first light. It'll be nice to see the old house in Solstheim again, and he drew a nice picture of a ship. Finally arrived in Raven Rock, and I was surprised at the number of dark elf refugees living in town. They aren't really from mining stock, but I think they'll make fine workers one day. Milius and I spent a good part of the day clearing the ash off the roof of my house. Damn volcano's still erupting almost day and night, and if it wasn't for the ash covering everything, it would look almost beautiful. Milius and I are headed into Raven Rock Mine to have a look at whatever it is that the miners uncovered. I think I'll stop by the old swing and scoop and pick up a few supplies before we head down. Couldn't hurt to be prepared. It looks like the miners broke right through the wall of an old Nordic barrow. I've seen this sort of thing in Skyrim before. Damn Nords have barrows dotting the landscape, and almost none of them are ever marked on any maps. Looks like this barrow belonged to someone called the Bloodskull clan. I'm gonna take some rubbings of the inscriptions on the tombs and see if I can't learn some more information from my history books. It's been a few days and I can't even find a single mention of this clan anywhere. Milius and I decided to proceed ahead. We've come to a drop-down point, but I can see a massive chamber below. I took the better part of a day to lower everything down and climb down the almost sheer drop. It's been an astonishing day of discovery. After exploring the large chamber beyond the drop-off, I was startled to find the strangest weapon I've ever laid eyes on sitting on a pedestal of sorts. The blade appears to be flawless and is emitting a faint chilling glow. Bits of parchment I found around the chamber seem to call this the Bloodskull blade. Not certain if I should remove it yet, but I think I'll sleep on it. And he drew a nice picture of the Bloodskull blade and somehow got some red ink, or perhaps blood, to color in his fantastic picture. I've decided, against my own better judgment, to remove the Bloodskull blade from its pedestal. Milia seems completely against it, but we need to bring this wondrous artifact with us when we find a way out of the barrow. I should have listened to Milius. The moment the blade was lifted, we were set upon by Draugr. Milius fought bravely, but he fell. I was able to destroy the remaining ones, but I was badly wounded. I can barely stand. My only chance would be finding a way out of this place, but I fear that I'm trapped. Exploring has been slow. I can only move for maybe a few minutes at a time before I have to rest. My supplies are running low, and I'm feeling weaker by the hour. The only progress I've made is finding a strange door with markings on it that I've never seen. There appears to be something to them that I'm missing, as they've confounded my attempts getting through. I'll have to study this further in order to make any progress. Barely can keep awake. I'm fairly certain that the key to the door involves the use of the Bloodskull blade. When swinging the weapon, I'm noticing a ribbon of mystical energy emanating from it. I think by swinging the sword in different directions, it's possible to manipulate this ribbon and solve whatever puzzle this door represents. I hope to get well enough to put this to the test soon. Each swing is a huge effort. I've lost track of time, and my strength is fading. I can't even stand anymore. My wounds refuse to heal. I'm afraid this tomb will become my tomb as well. If anyone finds this journal, please send these notes to my superiors at the East Empire Company, and tell my wife that I love her. May Archay guide me to my final rest. Rest in peace, Gratian. But as I suspected, is exactly what we need to do with this blade. I need to get closer. Okay. Perhaps straight down? Oh, that did something. Maybe I do it again. Break open. Break open, darn you. Okay, does it need to be a power sideways attack? Yes, that's what it is. Power sideways attack. Okay. That's what I was missing. And then straight down the center. Split it open. No? Well, I did something. There we go. There we go. Okay. This is a long blade. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? It shoots out a thing? I didn't realize that it shot out a thing. That's super cool. Let's go. Let's split this open. Yeah! Alright. That only took 10 minutes longer than it should have. Oh, man. Well, it's time to do the old trick of becoming ethereal and just walking right through all this stuff. Derp, 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 derp. Okay. Well, I made it. We're good. Everything's good. Oh, and this looks to be a final chamber. Spooky. That looks a little too tempting. There's also this, which appears to be the way out. And that's Mirak's Black Book again, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Or maybe just another Black Book. Well, if that's the way out behind me, then this is definitely something in here. That's a Dragon Priest. That is a Dragon Priest, and I don't think he actually saw me. I don't think he actually saw me. Yeah, he didn't see me! This is great! This is great, this is perfect. Okay. I can stick with being invisible here. Let's find out where he goes. And then... see if we can backstab him. Okay, that didn't work because he's slightly moving. Woohoo! What did I tell you? I was talking about that earlier. Earlier in this Nordic ruin. Like, if there's a guy at the end, just equip the stuff and backstab him. Zakrisos increases shock resistance by 50 and shock spell damage by 25%. Man, though, I love these ancient shrouded gloves. They're pretty darn good. Much better than the bow could have been, because I don't think my bow could have one-shot this guy. And it turns out that this word wall that looked really strange from a distance has a word of power on it. Armor, dragon aspect. I still have not used that. I'm assuming that's what Mirak used that one time when he got all shiny and spiky. It's just like a shout that gives you extra armor, I guess? Also, why can't I... there we go. Gotta grab these barnacle clusters, darn it. Alright, sweet. Let's head on up here. See where this goes. All the way back to the top. To Bloodskull Barrow. Wait a minute. Do you remember that book? This book right here? The one right there on the pedestal, almost blocking the exit? Yeah. Well, apparently I didn't. I guess I'm gonna have to backtrack and get that the next time I record. Where's this gonna lead me out?
Never do another span of that stinking jail.
He's got yours. Is someone there?
No.
Did you hear something?
Nobody's there. Nobody's anywhere. Oh dear. Okay, yes, okay, I am here. I lied. Somebody is here. I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. Hey. Okay. Mr. Hawk in One Eye, would you mind terribly saving me? And just face tanking this guy. Oh, did he just use disarm on that guy? Hawken, you legend. Normally he just uses Fusrada. Okay, seriously, where am I though? Where did I pop out in this mine? Thank you, Hawken. You're a legend. I mean, literally you are a legend, but I'm also just unironically saying you're a legend. Okay, where am I? Why are there bandits down here? Elves ear I will take. Oh my goodness. Alchemy station. Oh, there's more bandits up there. Fairly certain there was a guy up here. Oh, there he is. I have leveled up. Fantastic. After I grab all these flawless gems off of these dead bodies. Oh, look at this guy. He's just chilling. Chilling with his buddy over by the campfire. And this burned corpse. There's the exit. And it looks like there's a pile of bodies here. Of course, fitting of bandits. They're jerks. They have no moral code. They lure people in and they kill them. But for some reason, they always leave them with like a couple lockpicks and a few septums. I don't understand why. Hey, wait a second. Hey, I know where this is. Dash and I rode by it when we were going from stone to stone. There's the stone down there. Oh, you don't want to stand so close to the edge, friends. Let me tell you something. You do not want to stand so close to the edge. It's not a good thing to do.
Over here. I'm gonna bleed you.
Oh, I can't shout because I just... Dang it. My entire plan is ruined. Okay, well, I could just shoot him a bunch of times with an arrow. That works too. Alright, sweet. More alchemy labs. These guys like their alchemy labs. Ooh, all sorts of stuff over here. Scrawled note. I know I'm being like shot at, but... Look, Marin, I'm not arguing that these towers are falling to pieces, but I think you're exaggerating about the planks falling... Ah! Yeah, okay, great, perfect. I think there's somebody charging up behind me. I'm pretty sure I heard someone running. And their armor clanking. So if I turn around and there's a guy there, I am going to scream, full disclosure. Nope, okay, they must have been below me. But at least I've got my Fusro Da back. A Dunmer outfit. That's cool. Sujama. I don't even know what that is. Horker Tusk. Did not mean to take that. I thought that was a boar tusk. Horker Tusk is a useless piece of garbage. Well, I mean, you can use it to decorate your house, but other than that, I think it's a useless piece of garbage, pretty much. What do we got over here? Kite and helmets. Ash creep clusters. You reckon I could just hide up here and they'll forget that I exist? Are they that stupid? Because I think they might be. Oh, except for this guy. Hee hee. Ow. It's not very nice, fellas. Not very nice at all. Oh, one down. Killed your buddy. Also, I think I heard another arrow whiz by me. Is there another dude? Is that guy not dead? He's not dead. How dare you not die? I shouted you off a thing. I guess maybe because he landed in the water. Also, you are a terrible shot. I like turned my back on you and just completely ignored you, and you didn't even hit me. These bandits, man, when will they learn? Actually, I hope they never learn, because they're quite entertaining. Nern root, spiky grass, all sorts of other cool alchemical stuff. More spiky grass. Where's this guy over here that I shot? Bam. Some Elven and Orcish arrows that I don't really need, but I will take anyways. Hey, there's more of those floaty things. I feel like I should maybe kill one of those and see what it is. Is it actually going to be worth it in any way, shape, or form? Are they going to give me anything? Maybe these are netches, because I have netch leather that I found from somewhere. I'm thinking, like, instead of deer and stuff, they've got these. Well, let's see what happens when I kill one. Oh, they're mad. And yes, they are netches. Oh, they're mad. I don't know what they do, but they're floating at me very menacingly. Okay, well, I got one. Netch jelly, netch leather, dragon bone arrows. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I'll let the other ones live. They don't seem to be, like, attacking me. I think the only reason the first one attacked me is because I provoked it. I'll just let them be until I find out what netch leather is used for. And once I find out how useful it is, or how useless it is, I will either continue to murder them or leave them alone.